Okay, so this is my life and it's by me. There we go. There it goes. First one is my past. I was born in Tacoma, Washington on January 2nd of 1983 at 8:31 a.m. 2 minutes later, out popped my twin sister. That's not really us, but I wasn't too happy that she came after me. I wanted to be an only child. We were born at Tacoma General, and we were raised in Pierce County, surrounding areas all of our lives. We are identical. There we go. Oh, I didn't do it the way it was supposed to. The bright side of my past is I love sunflowers. I used to collect them and draw them. I took a 12-year calendar one time and cut it up and put it all over my room. I was in 4-H. That's the pledge. I pledge my head, heart, hands, and health to my club, my community, my country, and the world. I showed dogs, and we used to go to all around different counties and I guess put on dog shows and all that great kind of stuff. I was a dork. I played the saxophone. Absolutely loved it. Kenny G used to be my idol. I wanted to play the soprano saxophone, but you couldn't do that unless you were in a jazz band, and I didn't want to get up at 6:30 in the morning to go before school, so I just stayed and stuck with regular band and played the saxophone. Oops, there it is. Poetry, I used to write poetry all the time. I haven't done that in quite some time. I would love to actually get back into doing that again. I used to draw all the time. I actually got pretty good at it. I still don't do it anymore. Something I stopped doing. Oh, fashion. Absolutely love fashion. Can't get enough of it. I don't think I ever will stop loving fashion. Tattoos. I have 2 of them. I plan on getting more. I like tattoos. They're kind of addicting. And then photography is something that I have a passion for that I want to eventually pursue. That's a picture for that one. What else is there? Oh, it's not doing that. I did it wrong. Oh, whoops. Okay. This was supposed to do something cool, but it's not doing it. I don't know why it's not doing it. But the brightest part of my past are my children. I don't have any pictures, but Gavin was born first, and then he was born on October 12th of 99. I was 16 when I had my first son. And then Corbin came 7.5 years later on March 27th of 07. Those aren't my children's hands, but I really like that picture. Gavin is into video games, anything to do with any kind of video game. He absolutely loves to read. He's actually been reading since before kindergarten. He is reading chapter books from kindergarten, transitioning from kindergarten to the 1st grade. He's in the 4th grade, and he reads at a high 7th to 8th grade level, and he absolutely loves to draw. Him and my mom graduated from the Art Institute of Seattle, and so they'll sit there when he goes over there and they'll draw and color and all that great kind of stuff. And he's into dragons and footballs. He loves to draw dragons. Football is something that he wants to get into, but we need to gain his confidence a little bit more. We have a bunny named Nibs at home. He absolutely loves him. He fell in love with his puppy Roddy, but Roddy escaped, like to jump over the fences, so the dog catcher got him, so we still get a little emotional over Roddy. And then my son is the most caring person I have ever met. Anytime we see somebody on the side of the road or somebody who's homeless, he's always, "Mom, do you have a buck? Mom, can we give him a hamburger, cheeseburger, or whatever?" And he's a wonderful kid. I couldn't have asked for better. And he's a great help with his little brother. My Corbinator, I call him Corby. He looks absolutely nothing like me. He's into trucks, anything trucks. He sees construction, police cars, ambulances. Go to work, big truck. Go to work, tow truck, whatever. It's go to work. He loves animals. Nibs is his bunny, even though it's Gavin's. He claimed it. It ain't yours, Bubba, it's mine. So that's why there's all the little animals. He loves to sing. That's not him. He looks absolutely nothing like that. My son is completely opposite of me. He's got bleach blonde hair and big blue eyes, and people have even argued with me in the grocery store line that it wasn't my son. And yes, he was. I pushed all 9 pounds and 6 ounces out of me. And then he's into sports. He likes to pick up and try and hit the ball with the bat. And it's kind of funny because it never connects, but he still tries. And then the next thing, oh, come on, it's not going. Oh, there we go. Presently, I am very focused on achieving my goals. Finishing this course by obtaining my certificate, officially enrolling into my college courses, by starting my financial aid and meeting with an advisor, and then by getting my class schedule. And you guys get to hear more of my goals because that's not all of them. The present is continued. It's going a lot slower. It's not doing what I had changed to it, but that's okay. Finding employment while I'm in school. It's kind of funny because I had this stuff written down before we did our last week of interviewing. So by marketing myself, handing out resumes, which I'm currently working on, nailing my interviews, going in there with the confidence and the drive and the ambition and the desire that I need to do it to be exciting, attaining my accounting degree, by going to class every day, completing my homework, graduating, finding myself. That's very important to me, and in this class I've actually done a lot of soul searching, thanks to our instructors and the soft skills that we've learned, and I'm still doing that. I want to become more optimistic. I've had a lot of challenges in my life that has made me very pessimistic about things, and I'm trying to change that. I want to be positive, a lot more positive than what I can be sometimes. And then more than anything with finding myself, I want to do it to become a more confident woman and a role model for my children, because I'm their mother and father. So I have to be an outstanding role model for them, and I want them to see that confidence can take you a long way. What I'm aiming to achieve right now is believing in myself, plus my perseverance and dedication will equal to me achieving my goals, to me getting to that big picture. And then my future is bright. That's the picture that came up, and I absolutely love it because I'm holding it in my hands. And another thing I see in my future, that's me climbing all the way to the top and sticking it in there because I became an accountant. I got my degree, and now I'm working in a great accounting firm. That is the only one I can find that look like a mother with 2 boys, because I do have 2 sons, but that's me being the loving and nurturing and confident role model that I can be for my children. Peace of mind. The peace symbol is on the head. So after I achieve all my goals and get everything accomplished, I will have a great peace of mind. And then happiness. After I achieve all of those things, my happiness and everything will just, I'll hold it very dear to me. And then it's not clicking. There we go. The end. The Grippy keeps smiling.